Hello, hello. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. So, I won't be on cam today. I'm not feeling up to it. Last time I said that I was going to do side quests, off stream. So I loaded up the game a day or two ago, and I tried looking at the world map to get to the side quests, but I can't fast travel. So I'm actually currently locked where I am in the current quest. So we're going to have to stick with this. Last time on Final Fantasy XVI, we learned the truth that Clive is Ifrit. Excuse me. Oh. Torgal?
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
And we were just left with more questions about the ancient world and what Clive is and what powers he has. But our objective was then to come back here to the town we had passed through, Eastpool. Oh, nice.
What happened here?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
19 months subscriber, Roscos 108. Did raid work? They switched the raid button.
Hi, Roz. No, it doesn't look like any kind of raid happened at all. Oh. I was not paying attention. Hang on, I need to turn the volume down on my own end.
That's enough.
I appreciate the effort, though. How you doing? Wait. Hold on. Existing? I definitely feel that. Okay. I'm having to relearn the controls. It's been a week since I last streamed this, and I played a bunch of Hogwarts Legacy in the meantime, so I got muscle memory all screwed up.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born as a slave, and you'll die one.
Oh.
Kill all the ducal dogs.
Ducal dogs. They were innocent people.
Alright, that's a little silly. Hey, where are you two going? Hmm? I completely understand that, Roz. Well, like I told you, I'm here for you if you want to talk.
Not this time. That's enough.
Whoops. I meant to use this one. More. So many. Forgot how to switch L2. Nope.
Put them all to the sword, bearer or no.
There are so many of them. Hey, don't you touch Jill. Oop. Completely missed both of them. Any more? Oh,
All must burn.
big guy.
The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command.
Oh, bitch. Cool.
My mother ordered this. Why?
Because she's a bitch.
I know. You can wait.
I mean, right now it's kind of like... It's a very muted battle theme right now. Oh.
You know what to do, boy. I will not yield.
Gotcha. Plenty again. Oh, this sounds like an extension of the FF theme. Because it's going further higher up.
I'm sorry, Lady
Oh,
Hannah.
Jesus.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
I mean, this kind of stabbing is like the way that those people were treating these people is like very much her signature.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Was Sid alerted to this?
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers.
Oh no, I know.
Father embraced
We
them,
had
other
we've already
nations
been with
saw them
Sid,
as
but
slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it.
that easy?
Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
What's going on with, like...
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid.
It looks like some kind of ghosting around him.
He's always on it yet to join us.
All right.
Around Gav.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
It's a lot of proper burials needed. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh.
Now, rats.
Suspicious.
Here's your nest.
Suspicious character. Oh my god.
Luca's message for
Oh,
you,
okay.
Hilda. If only he knew where to send it.
What a fucking face. That was such a Final Fantasy line. That was such Final Fantasy writing in that. Like, oh, if only he knew where to send it. Like, that's just... By the way, have you ever wanted to play Baldur's Gate 3? I don't know. Because I've never been,
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
what's the word?
Heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Not, it's not interested, it's that I'm like, I've never been, like, I don't know what the word is. I guess I've just never been intrigued by that kind of, like, gameplay. Like, I've tried a couple of different games like Baldur's Gate, and I just couldn't get into them. Especially because, like, there's such massive games, and it's very much, like, it's very much a thing of, like, D&D and having, like, making an OC and making a character with a backstory and, like, putting them through, like, something. It's like, yeah, like, I love storytelling. Like, I've written my own stories long ago. But creating characters has always been a big problem for me. Like, it's always really difficult for me to create characters. So, like my girlfriend, like, she could absolutely play Baldur's Gate. Like, she's got a plethora of characters to choose from. But yeah, but then, like, you know, am I really playing it if I'm playing a pre-made character?
Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
Curious what he's writing.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
No.
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But But there is one thing I can say for certain.
Heroes really do exist.
I am a dominant.
We've just seen one, and now he's coming home. Oh, I'm sorry.
And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Plan? Oh, there's that theme.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
What? I'm guessing he's talking about the crystal. Oriflamme, the Holy Empire of Sembrek. The Council of Elders, White Worm Lair.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
This track is reminding me of Alamigo.
The Empire requires. We need but look south.
Emperor Sylvester.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbrek is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Kind of reminds me of Minas Tirith. I meant the castle itself, Minas Tirith. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I was talking about, the soundtrack was reminding me of, one particular soundtrack from, Final Fantasy XIV. Hey, Jose. Just a question. If you do an Ace Combat Sins, would you sin Osea for having a thing for naming their squadrons with fantasy/magic names? What do you mean if I do an Ace Combat Sins? I have already. I've sinned every game that Osea has been in already. I don't know. That would be something that I could like bring up, but like I don't know if I don't know how I would do that if like in a way that would make it make sense as a sin. I mean, it's a neat thematic thing. Mage, golem, wizard, sorcerer.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion. Not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained.
I wanted to say...
But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing.
Like, why invade other lands if you could try to find a solution to why you're losing your own land?
Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Yeah, exactly.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
Why destroy the mother crystals if you can use them to advance your own needs?
The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits.
That's really good framing.
And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
Stab the crystal.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
I wonder how long Sid has been thinking about this. That Gav is just in. Like, he's just totally for this.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
So the idea, because I'm still like a little unclear exactly what the Mother Crystals, what blessing they provide, unless it's like, because that capital city was right by one, so unless it's like they provide like, you know, fertile land and like resources in the way that it boosts the land around it. It does call into question why this blight hasn't been an issue until now. Because my thinking is that the way that, like, my thinking is that the giant mother crystals work by sucking out ether from the rest of the land around them. So I don't know, maybe it's more complicated than that and I'm oversimplifying it, but
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
though the people of Valisthea rely on the crystal mined from these mountains in their everyday lives, and flock to the ether-rich lands around them in pursuit of their blessing, Sid posits that it is in fact the Mother Crystals and their ability to draw ether from the earth that is the reason for the Deadlands advance. The few who learn the truth are hunted down by those in positions of power, those whose power rests on the control of this crucial resource. Yeah. Just basically exactly what I thought it was, but ether, the life force of the land and the source of all magic. The amount of ether a spell consumes depends on its strength, with those manifesting more potent forces over a wider area coming at a greater cost. Larger crystals can channel more ether than smaller ones, and thus can be used to cast more powerful magics. One might use a small rationed shard to grill a fish, but one would require a large municipal crystal to fire a blacksmith's forge. Yeah, it does give very... Yeah, Jose, it does give very Estevakian, like, Belkin, like, it's the classic war story, you know, fighting for resources, fighting for the finite resources of the land.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business
I just noticed that
on second thoughts,
Karen has heterochromia. I didn't notice that before. Invictus is still my best. I think I've still... Lionheart Tonic. Gradually fills limit break gauge for 30 seconds. I don't... Nah. Anything I can sell?
I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else?
What's her codex like?
Speaking of Oriflamme,
One of Sid's most trusted allies, a merchant who calls the hideaway her home, with a little help from her hardworking yet long-suffering apprentice Goots. Right. She can source whatever supplies the residents of the hideaway need, provided they are willing to pay. She wears a glass eye in her right socket. Oh, it's a glass eye. Okay, so she doesn't have heterochromia. She's missing an eye. Okay.
I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, some at foul's brewing.
Also, hi, Pool.
And it ain't tires borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
I have no idea what she just said.
Yes.
But I didn't finish with you. Hold on.
Weighing you down.
Do I have any valuables here? Nope.
Is that all?
Live, was it?
Yeah, sure. Anything I can craft here?
Well,
that's improvements.
Sanfordine, dear.
Flame Tongue, which requires Storm Cry. I could make that, but that's my only fire shard and my only wind shard. And I don't know if I need those for something else. Everything else is a downgrade. I'll stick with what I have. The touchpad button sells valuables?
Look what the curl dragged in. Go on, then.
Oh!
Come again.
Thank you.
Or don't.
I didn't notice.
Barking his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy. What do you suppose it could be?
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
Thank you, Kenneth, but not right now. I want to talk with you.
Well, learn your letters.
Good day. Or
I saw some shit. I'm Ifrit.
there is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Aegis? The founder? Dating back to antiquity, the term Egi, Egi? I never knew how to pronounce this. Has historically been used to describe those ethereal entities that can be conjured by dominance. Eggies are capable of casting potent magics corresponding to the elemental alignment of their creators. This is referring to the sisters that Benedicta summoned. Though unquestionably formidable, they will fade immediately should a dominant who gave them being happen to be slain. Okay, that's what it's talking about. I see. Charada and Suparna. Yeah, okay.
You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you needed?
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again, this time due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home.
Yeah.
With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame We'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman.
I think I could gather that.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Hmm? Aligned reports unlocked. Aligned reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gaut at the Aligned report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports compiled by the Cursebreakers contain information on quests currently available across Valisthea.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the goat at your service.
Goat.
Well, Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our... And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant. Anyway, if you're ever interested, reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. Anything catch your eye?
Use Goat's Aligned reports to not only find new quests around Valisthea, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. So, interesting. This is a side quest kind of finder.
Always something in there.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
Gav doesn't seem happy about it.
And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, primary and icon comes naturally to a dominance.
Well, Clive is not an ordinary. Yeah.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
I get a feeling we're going to be finding out.
Spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Come along, Torgal. Yeah, now we've got all the side quests all over the map. I don't know if I want to, because I need to do side quests after a certain point in the story. Because I was looking up a trophy guide. But right now I don't need to do any of these. So, nah, you know what, we'll just continue.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Oh, speaking of which, so last stream or the stream before, I don't remember which, I pet Torgal twice. And I thought that was going to be it, but I didn't realize, and I'm so mad that I didn't realize, there was a trophy for, that is adorable, for petting him 5 times. You can pet the dog. I love it.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad? There were purple handprints all over her skirts.
Regular old Sherlock Holmes. Now, how do we make our way there?
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. Wait, that's... Oh, if you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard...
And you need someone to solve.
I do indeed.
Giant
The
wasps.
smell's got 'em worked up. I tried chasing them off, and if I don't bring those grapes in for... You look like you can handle that, please.
I can't, I'm afraid.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out where we're going. Yeah, like, I got that, but... How does one... Wait, what? Oh. Wait, really? I thought they were just, like, decorative. I didn't realize they were enemies.
It's over.
Wait, who? Oh, come on, guys. No. I would love a mount. Why can't I ride Torgal?
There. No, the soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Kind of small for a checkpoint.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I
What's
don't
that laugh?
afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Hello, Dame.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
Well, then why did Otto give us the name Dane?
Why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
Oh, we're just on the outside. That's actually Northreach, okay.
I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
The way she says that word, man.
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes.
Oh, God.
That will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Why couldn't we just do this with Jill?
What?
Because we were doing it with her already. Oh, Clive.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Oh, however do they get that color? Oh.
Welcome, welcome.
More equestrian rolls. But I don't have a lot of gil to spare, especially like I don't have enough for this, so yeah. I'll leave that for another time.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want.
Oh, God.
Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Okay. Yes, sir.
That wasn't so bad.
I've had worse.
It wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers.
Are they?
Have an arrangement.
Do you?
As do you and I.
Oh.
Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Not really.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
Probably. If she hasn't stolen it already.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was
That's the
whole
point.
Wasn't it?
Yep, that's the point.
I told you. It's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry.
How does she know about
They
them?
have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well.
Well then.
But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls.
There's two of them right
She's
behind.
been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
Well, you found yourself, so.
Trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
This would have been a perfect time for something like a masquerade ball.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Yeah, I run from home whenever I lose my comb, too.
So you're the new escort.
I doubt that that's what's actually happening.
And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
Excuse me?
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
It's not that. The garrisons are being called back to the capital. We're to join the legions.
Hmm. So they're really amping up for war then.
How about the Vale, then drinks?
Yes.
It's not been half a moon since Belen's tour, and they'd have us march again.
That's what we signed up for.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble on another man's coin?
Oh, Jesus. So it's not even been 2 weeks since that battle that we saw in that cutscene. So there is a progression, there is a time progression of days and weeks happening here that we're not really seeing.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you.
Yeah.
Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Fools there nigh on every night.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Well.
Isn't that what you want?
Yeah.
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways.
What does that mean?
Have little love for bearers.
That's what that means.
And they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact.
Yeah.
His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Why does that sound familiar, Bertrand? Oh, okay, okay. We have to exit, go north and through the meadows. Okay.
You're one of the dames, I see. Well, you'd best be back to the Vale before the sun sets. Once the men of the garrison have filled their bellies with liquid courage, the roach won't stay their tempers.
Chittering is ringing in my ears even now.
These crystals here are for citizens only. There's none for the likes of you.
Can I stab the crystals, though? We've been stabbing crystals lately.
The Dame may have given you leave to walk freely about Northridge, but one step outside these walls, and you're just another branded, with a target on his back.
What walls? These aren't very... These are pretty low walls, my dude. These aren't very protective. I get that, like, the big walls are on that side because now we're in, like, Empire land, but... Also, big crystal.
Oriflamme.
Giant crystal.
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
You see it too, then?
Not just me bleary eyes playing tricks on me.
If you mean the waves stopped at full crest, then yes, I do. How could I miss the bleeding thing?
The waves stopped at full crest? What do they mean? Interesting, like, foreboding music right now.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on, back to the pens with you. I need you fit for the morrow's harvest.
The pens? Jesus.
That's enough dallying, you two. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You heard me. Shift your asses.
Really?
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Half stone.
What do you want?
Oh, another orchestration roll. I was wondering what new item he had.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Pull that clean? You good-for-nothing sluggard!
Well, we are looking for the stables. Chest. I'll have that. Seriously? Not a lot of jumping.
If even a grain is missing, the collectors will have my head on a pike.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear.
We were fighting about something.
Keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Mm.
If you want my advice, find the merchant quick and speak to him and only him. Then march yourself and that brand of yours straight back to Northreach before the locals take up their pitchforks.
Yeah.
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I
Oh.
I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he
wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal.
It had sentimental value, that idiot.
However, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. Most helpful. As I told you, the soldier made no secret of his destination. He said the ruins were the perfect place for him to ask his beloved Dozabel for her hand in marriage.
Interesting. But why there? What has taken them days? And why is she here? Uber Soldat, welcome to the stream. Traveling trader, the trader who travels, in case you didn't know.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces. But her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Says the holy priest who has definitely bent over for the dame more than once.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Oh. Oh, jeez. The hell happened here?
Not this time.
We can't let them get closer to the village. I think we can. I'm fine with them going closer to that village. I think that village would be perfectly fine with having these guys there. Might be an improvement. Missed.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
There's the comb.
So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to.
Well, he's a branded.
I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else.
I had the thought for a second that this soldier was gonna think Clive didn't.
Think she's got herself a new gallant.
Wait, what?
And he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
Jeez.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh?
Jesus
Now
Christ.
he'd be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now.
Why?
Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Why'd she come here? I mean, of course we were going to tell her anyway. She did ask.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Good thing he's more level-headed than the one on the dirt. Yeah, exactly. Interesting that that soldier felt so open to talk with a branded.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Yeah. Kinda found her.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home.
That's a Spider-Man movie.
But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
An old wooden comb gifted to Tatienne by Madame Isabel. Several of the teeth appear to have been recently broken.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Words might have gone around of some dashing branded following the dame, and everyone needs to stay in good grace with the dame, yeah. Fair enough. He might have seen the brooch.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks.
That meteorite.
Counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Yeah, we knew.
To mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions?
Oh.
This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
It would be bizarre to just send out all of the garrison, especially if if you would expect like there to be some kind of riots, like they were worried that there might be.
It amuses me that Cid would choose a chapel for your rendezvous. There never was a more unrepentant in all the realm.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
I wonder if that implies that they have something or someone or some group else to defend the capital itself. Or if they truly are just actually abandoning the capital. In the front door. Into the front door. Into the front door. Damn it. I saw the quest marker. Oop.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Through the crystal? On the crystal? Over the crystal? Crystal the crystal? I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. This is back in Northreach? Oh, the pleasure house is Oriflamme. Added. Oh, what we're okay. Sure.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
They haven't invented soundproofing yet.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before.
And
may have ended up
God damn it, it's still going.
But that's not important.
Sid, if the mother crystals truly are the cause...
This is just like, you know, every time we've gone through one of Sid's shortcuts, it's always been a disaster. We've always run into something really big and really problematic, so...
If you wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
They don't give a shit.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
It's like you said, you're just tools.
Our fate means nothing to them.
Whoa, there's an errant backslash there.
No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried.
It was weird.
It never gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't.
But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. That'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
By the way, I did take a peek at how many main quests there are. I'm guessing that was his way of saying, like, this is a point. Like, if you want to do anything, you gotta do it before here. I'm not even, like, halfway through the game, apparently. So... In majestic silence has Drake's Head ever stood vigil over the empire of Sanbreque and its bejeweled capital. Yeah, you have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Well, let's go for it. Easy, Torgal.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
She's just amused.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
So, there is an inner sanctum, and there is a heart of the crystal. Okay. That means to do your side quest, sort of. Yeah. But...
Obviously.
I'm just gonna go down and just start murdering.
The passage is empty.
Like I said, I did look up because I was wondering if I needed to be, like, concerned about side quests and stuff. Not here. Like, the side quests up to this point are not too relevant. And if I want to get the platinum and 100% anyway, I would need to do a second playthrough of the game anyway, on Final Fantasy mode. So I'm not worried about the side quests before this point. After this point, maybe. Because like I said, I wanted to worry about side quests off stream. Aha, there is a hidden thing. So I don't want to spend... Ooh, 800 gil. I don't want to spend too much time on stream worrying about side quests. I'm more concerned about getting through the main story at least once on stream so that I can... Because like I said, I'm going to see...
Alright, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
I'm going to Distant Worlds this month. So I wanted to go through this game because they're going to be playing 16 tracks there.
They're not from the garrison.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Wow.
He never stood a chance.
I'm glad he called it out because that was just kind of unnecessary to have that just there. Like there's not yeah, I mean why never stood a chance.
The main tunnel.
Automatic crouching.
I guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Yeah, now zoom.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
See a wyvern. Like, can you blame Jill for being amused? Those two just doing non-stop duo comedy. These two are a buddy cop drama, and I am so here for it. That is actually, that's a lot of people. You guys are pissing me off.
It's over. Finished.
Oh. What the heck?
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here?
Oh my, that is...
Come to be squashed.
That is a giant cannon.
Find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Okay.
Then let's shut him up.
Too slow. Not this time.
God, I love this track. Ay, shit.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Whoa, what is...
It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Too slow.
That is obnoxious. Because when he does that attack, your only way of really dodging it is just running for it. Because there are seals that you can get, or badges or something, for doing some of these fights damageless. But that one is like... Doing this fight damageless must be really annoying. Whoa.
Bollocks. He's got a cassock.
A cassock?
Poor wretch.
Whoa.
Get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Some kind of, like, superpower aether thing. Rocket Man. I'm having to fight at range now because he's got way too many attacks. Almost, almost. Almost. There we go. And that's it. Not a lot for that. That was a pretty protracted battle, but I didn't get as much as I got in a couple other previous battles recently. Interesting. Whoa, jeez.
I'll never get used to that. The Kashiko know he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Kasich. The irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to ether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may have once had. It becomes suffused with life force, usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominants and bearers, are less likely to turn to Kasich. But not immune. Not immune. Doesn't say anything about immunity.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared.
I wonder if I interrupted him there. Guys, you coming? Oh, there you go.
deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that.
I'm...
Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
I mean, it kind of just showed up while we were mid-battle, though. So... I'm hoping for a potion. Because I'm at half health. There we go. High potion. Anything on an ether flood? Yeah. Pools of concentrated ether that form on the land's surface, thought to be caused by an imbalance in its diffusion beneath. Though ether is usually invisible, at flood level concentrations it takes on a blue glow. Those with a natural ethereal tolerance could survive exposure to a flood at least for a short time, but most living things will eventually succumb to its effects, losing their minds and turning a casket. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
Oh god.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
I want it. It's probably on the like other side. I gotta go around for it. Alright. Never stood a chance. Oh.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Oh boy. You hear the creaking. Oh jeez.
Some help.
Hold on.
Want to get off the bridge right there?
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
I mean, he was kind of planning it out, that jump, but I also wonder if the ether is starting to affect him. Warcry. Some opponents will use the ability Warcry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the sword up icon and try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage. Yeah, that's what I was thinking though. Like Jill just said, pick off the weakest first. Like, I feel like that's what I'd want to do as well. Like, if someone's under the effect of Warcry, I imagine... Unless it's a permanent effect. It might be a permanent effect. One of you had it. No, it's not a permanent effect. Okay, yeah, so I would just want to avoid the people that have Warcry on. They took out most of them without me. Thanks, guys. Great to have a party. I want Torgal to tell me which way we're supposed to go, so that I can go other ways. It doesn't actually look like I can go any other way. Can I pet you? Why wouldn't it let me pet you? I want to pet you for being a good boy. Maybe not during a quest. Or a combat zone. Yeah, he's angry. He's ready to fight. Wait, I left the box. Shit. Oh, hi guys. I didn't realize you were gonna spawn here. If I went backwards. Go back for that box. Yeah. Alright. Sid and Jill are probably like, really, dude? You're gonna make us keep breathing this aether-infested air to get some gil and fangs? Yes, yes I am. Are we supposed to be going this way? How was I supposed to tell which one of these I had to open up? All right. Or which one of these I could open up? Thank you, boy. Oh, big guy. Nope. And again, they took care of everyone else while I was taking care of the big guy. Works for me. I assume we're going this way. Doesn't look like I really missed much. Things and stuff. Ooh, a sword. That's an improvement.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
Hey, Wax, welcome to the stream. On the count of 3. 3.
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out.
So, 2 things. If you like a focus on story, and if you like, I'd have to say, I would have to say Devil May Cry style, action third-person gameplay, then this is the game for you. There's not a whole lot of, like, there's 0, party management. Like, you can't. It depends on the quest. There's not, like, there's 0 turn-based kind of anything, like, regarding that. It's all fluid action.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
There are RPG mechanics, like, you know, selecting items and weapons and stuff, but it's a lot less involved, certainly, than, like, the older Final Fantasies. Like, loot is not much of a thing here. So it all comes down to whether you're interested in the story and this type of gameplay. Which I like. I like the gameplay and I like the story, so that's what I'm here for. I have to say, like, you know, it's clear that everyone is either, like, not chatting very much or not here, so it's not doing well for me as a streaming game. But
There's no one about.
But I like the characters a lot, and a lot of the battles are fun, especially, like, I mean, so it's kind of been, I don't want to say hit and miss.
I knew it would be big. But this...
But I definitely like some battles more than others. Like, big boss battles, I mean.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
But this is very much a story game, and I'm not going to be able to say much because I'm not even halfway through the story, so I can't really judge it.
Patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, you started it.
But how did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
The Path of the Goddess. I will tell you that there is a skill.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
The same enemies from the ancient area. There is definitely a level of skill involved with using, like, abilities in a specific order, using certain abilities over others. And it is not something that I'm very good at, so...
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
That piano. Oh, this is gonna definitely be a track that I have to listen to afterward. Oh, also, it's not an open world. Like a lot of Final Fantasies, like the world map has a bunch of areas that you go between. It's not one, like, single open world or anything. Oops. Which is fine, but, you know, as long as you're not looking for that, because you're not gonna find it here. Got a nap before Sunday shift, have fun. Alright, thanks for being here, Pool. Have a nice nap.
Stay down.
Nice. Whoa. Got a lich. Also, the dodge indications that you're seeing on the screen, that's because I enabled those. You can make the game easier or harder with certain, like, items. And I'm noticing that I'm very bad at dodging, so that's why I have that enabled for myself. But it's completely optional. Oh, I totally get that, AWACS. I was talking earlier about, I was playing Hogwarts Legacy over the last week, and,
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
I'm sure that long bridge is, we're gonna be seeing a Guardian there. Or in the Inner Sanctum itself. I was playing Hogwarts Legacy, and that game has a much, much larger open world map than I was expecting. And it's not, like, it's not barren. It's not at all barren. Like, there's a lot of, like, enemy encounters and collectibles and stuff. Like, it's very decently populated. I was surprised by that. Yeah, that's kind of been the exception rather than the norm with a lot of AAA open world games. Like, this is absolutely a boss arena. This is way too big. And that sounds like our boss.
Where did that come from?
Guardian? Oh, big dragon. Big ether dragon.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Excuse me.
Well, if it's a fight you want.
Kashik dragon.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
This feels like a fight where I want to wait for an opening, which this would be one of those openings. Because this seems like it's going to be a... Just judging from that health bar, this seems like it's going to be a protracted fight. Oh boy.
You know what to do, boy. Too slow.
Come on down. Get down. Come on. There you go. Ah, completely missed there. Ah, dodged too early. Sid, you were really gonna stand in the middle of that? Cinematic?
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Oh, Jesus. On the right side. Shit, shit. Whoa. Torgal down. This is a fight I would not mind repeating so far. I'm really liking this one. I say that right when we get to a new mechanic. Whoa, nope. Come on down. Good, good, good. Oh, oh. Dragon Dance? Are you getting all your stats up? Oh, oh! Oh, jeez! Whoa, Jesus! Wore you out? Down, boy. Down. Ah, shit. Ooh, I did not get damaged by that. Interesting. Hooah! 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 Almost. Now he's doing an ability. He's down to stagger, but not right now. There we go. Nice. That was a fun fight. That is one that I would not mind repeating to get damage less. Black Blood. To be honest, the standard Ubisoft open world games have kind of soured me to the whole concept. Yeah, it's Ubisoft that have really, like, poisoned the well. Their formula has been the one that everyone has followed. Which I liked the Assassin's Creed games up until and including Black Flag, but yeah. Jill, you alright?
Are you alright?
Fine.
Aw, Torgal.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one.
Just a moment, I'm going to restart this capture just to get the sound back in sync, because it's a little bit off sync. Alright.
Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
I don't even remember what it was, but it was not Sid the Vicious. The last time I've been in an inner sanctum.
Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
The last time I was in an inner sanctum, it was Sly Cooper, and things didn't go too well, so... Oh, I think we're going to end up at a boss fight. Yeah. That's a lot of potions. That's beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. I think someone accidentally strategically placed potions everywhere. So maybe that dragon wasn't the Guardian. Denied?
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Where's Cloud when you need him?
Thank you, Clyde. But I'm not figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taja's going to have a fit when she hears about this.
Oh no, you're gonna go Icon.
Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Tarde is gonna have a fit about this. Hey, Ramu. No, Roz, I meant the Buster Sword.
That's more like it.
It would be funny if someone modded in the Buster Sword in that cutscene. Ooh. Instantly. And the rest just vanishes. Alright.
Look.
I'm getting a little bit of rumbling on the controller.
What is that?
It's some kind of portal? Oh. Oh! Oh! I think that might be our Guardian. Oh my god.
Need a freeze. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Well, I had the limit break, so... It's the chick from the ring. It kinda is. What is this, though? Another internal monologue?
Where the hell am I?
What? Okay, that's Ramu's staff. What the fuck? Why is the camera coming in? What am I...
I've been here before.
Typhon?
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
What is happening?
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving. One way or another.
That's a very slow projectile. Okay.
It's over.
What?
By the flames.
You fuckers are gonna be really obnoxious. Oh shit. That broken glass behind him keeps distracting me. Oh!
What else can he do?
The fuck is happening? What am I fighting? Oh, for fuck's sake. These are way too many of them, and I only have one AoE ability.
Not this time.
Ah! Okay, out of there. Oh. Okay. Okay, fucker broke the staff.
Isn't yours.
Did you steal it?
This is mine.
Trying to summon Ifrit. He even tried to make a catchphrase, or he tried to say a thing to make it happen. There we go.
I remember now. I had a fire.
Same gameplay. Embodying Ifrit again. I appreciate the reminder, though. Melee, attack, range attack, evade, and jump, yeah. Oh, we get a jump now. Okay. Press triangle after executing a fireball burst, the iconic version of Clive's magic burst, to perform a devastating melee finish known as backdraft. What? Oh, that's just a combo. That just looks like a combo, but... Use circle to sprint over an extended distance, hold circle to lengthen sprint duration, and use L while sprinting to change direction. It's a lot to keep track of. Typhon indeed. Okay. Dodging like wildfire. Using L while holding circle is an effective method to avoid Typhon's wide-scale attacks. Basically having to learn attack patterns. Almost. That wasn't so bad.
It's done.
I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, that was too quick.
How many more could there be?
What just happened?
Oh, fuck.
Um... I am just like, I'm just here for the ride at this point. I have absolutely no idea what is happening. Zero. Typhon the Transgressor. Oh shit! This music is fucking banging. Oh, come on. Demon Wall. Really? No faces, though. Shit. Mini. There we go. Now you let me do the finish. QTE time! Oh! We've taken much worse. And still come out of that. Is that Hellfire still up there? Yeah, it is. Typhon vanquished. Level 23. A Dragon Ball moment, yeah. Hi, Alberto. Welcome to the stream. AOX, you should know that you're jumping in like halfway through the story, so... but at the same time, I have no idea what's going on either. Whoa, whoa.
Clive.
Enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
Well, yeah.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
A hole?
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
What do you mean a hole? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? Yeah, Clive's eyes are...
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... Think again.
Did? Sid, could you please give us an answer here? Because I have so many questions. Oh my god, he does have a hole.
One left. That'll do me.
Oh my god.
Try not to talk.
He's right, but I kind of want him to talk right now.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Mm.
The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Fuckers, now is not the time. Like, I would appreciate some answers. I do appreciate... Oh, that fire's coming real fast.
Let ember glow to kindle flames anew.
No answers, only fire. Okay. Adult Joshua lookalike. Mr. Hardgrace or Margrave or whatever the hell your name was.
I'm sorry, Clive.
Margrace.
Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy?
Okay, it is Joshua.
I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
His name changed to Joshua.
Very well.
Okay.
Mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree.
What?
No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
Nothing personnel, kid.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Please be okay, Joe.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
I'm so confused. That is beautiful and horrifying. Oh, it's not actually doing anything, it's just disappearing. I repeat what I said, that is beautiful and horrifying. If you're not confused, are you really playing an FF game? Oh, Jesus. It's Titan's group. Jesus. Why would you name your child suspicious character? Nice kill. There goes Gav's eye.
Gav, we've got to go. Not without this.
What's important about the swords in that crystal? Oh, the sword in the stone.
Not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
No, I think he's gonna find out.
That won't be necessary.
I think he's here. I should mention Roz, because you brought it up last stream, that the idea that the Phoenix can't really be killed because, you know, or the Phoenix is dominant because the Phoenix powers, you know, of rebirth. He said, no, that has nothing to do with anything. Just so you know.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Feel its softness.
All from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives, look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning. Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road?
She's cute.
I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
Well, we're being followed. Five years later? Sorry, what?
It's good to see you, Sid.
Oh.
What have we learned? The bearers
Took them 5 years to get out of the marketplace.
And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. stubborn as the old Cid was.
It wasn't the.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
But it wasn't the title. Like, that was.
You're Cid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
It was a shortening of his name, Sidolphus, so... No, I was wondering if it was going to be a entry on Cid. Oh yeah, the old man, the lore man is kind of dead now, isn't he?
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us.
That's a mood.
We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
And we're in. That's a high jump. I mean, that's a high fall.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Cid the Outlaw. It's actually become a name.
Come on.
Summon the others! The bearers?
Safe.
Okay. Ramu. Allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, 11 bolts down on all nearby enemies. Blind Justice can be used to lock onto and launch a barrage of lightning at up to 6 targets. Of ball lightning. Lightning will temporarily remain affixed to targets and can be ignited to deal additional damage by pressing circle. Lightning condition can be initiated at any time regardless of recovery status.
Dies here!
I see. I don't know why you wouldn't just do that immediately, but okay.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards.
Oh, I'm out of there.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
Kitten.
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for
Sid.
Yeah.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
You missed, Jill. Level up. It was pretty quick, actually. Two pretty quick levels up. One ahead of one, right, like ahead of each other. That was not a sentence. Any more? All right then.
They'll tell Hugo.
Yeah, probably.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Why are you coming back? The whole point was... Oh, they were in a hiding place. Fucking idiot. Yeah? Yeah.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. No good deed goes unpunished.
This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
I wonder if word of the hideaway's destruction.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Come, Torgal. Everyone kind of needs a bath right now. Oh, we do still have a hideaway. Hold on. It doesn't even have a name, that place. Amongst the unfading remnants of ambitions long forgotten, do Clive and his companions forge a path to a better tomorrow. It's not exactly in the same location as the previous one, but whoa. Benumir, Central Storm.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong.
This guy's just listening into everything.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
What if I want to stand in your way? After all, I've got the...
home sweet home.
Obelisk. It's not much. Oh, it looks like an airship. It's one of the airship ruins. So we came across one earlier in the story.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, that takes us out to the world map.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Almost done.
Otto will want to know what happened in Costness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Again? I seen schoolboys swim harder.
I'm not gonna make the obvious joke.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
No answer.
Clive. Is everything all right?
Hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier. Of Sid's return the faithful sing across the blighted mere.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
Shelves are closed. Sign outside should have told you.
There is no sign.
Yeah, the sign outside should have told you.
Yeah, well that to get.
There's no sign.
Yeah, thank you. And if there was, it wouldn't help because I can't read.
Well, I should be getting back to it. Unless you'd rather...
Yeah, shoot your shot, man.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly used the last of the chocobo in the stew.
To marinate yard chocobo. Huh.
Does that one have... You look like you could do with a drink.
Oh. Buy around for the hall, 10,000.
How am I getting on? Oh, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehair, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though. Oh, keep your mug handy.
Hey, Karen survived.
And what can I do for you? Well, you won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter. Makes you a lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand.
The only drawback...
A constant bloody racket, if not doors and auto barking their orders, is blocked on and burned off, banging away day and night.
Still,
Pain in the ear holes, the price I have to pay is to be Sid, the outlaw's partner in crime. I say I've got myself a bargain. It's really been 5 years since we left the old place. How time flies.
remember it like it was yesterday.
We're all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kupka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them, they just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Oh! Increases skill earned, increases XP earned. Increases ability points earned. Interesting. Elixir instantly restores all HP. Ooh, expensive for a reason.
Finished, are you?
Good survived.
You're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new gear.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Still smitten with the serving girl, are you? Fair one, all right.
A lot of people survived, actually. Things here ain't too bad. Curtis is original.
Nah. You've forgotten already, because I haven't.
The right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. Don't mean I intend on doing it again.
Back to work then.
Actually,
Clive.
no, it's Sid now. It's Sid. To get it right, it's Sid. I gotta look up about, like, is this just making a single weapon and constantly upgrading it?
Anything else?
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is.
The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
Bellows? Established under the leadership of Clive Rosfield, who took on the title of Sid after his former leader's passing and Titan's destruction of the old hideaway. Here, a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm has gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it is built within fallen ruins deep within the Deadlands of Central Storm. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it is located in the center of a lake, Benamir, across whose waters any invading enemy can be easily spotted long before their arrival. I was wondering if they were going to explain what bellows are.
Have to be replaced.
Half the crates were lost to bandits.
But half were
Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I?
Jacket, amateur twitcher. God, that I feel that's my title from now on. That's my profession, amateur twitcher.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish my sums.
Well, then hurry up and finish them. We need 3 for curling geese.
Ah, Sid. We were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned. I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
Good day to you, Sid. Can't catch a wink with all the clamour in the hall. The atrium's quiet this time of day.
Sid, what's the special occasion?
Sybil Chatterbox.
Join us for a
Oh,
spell.
off-cut tail tattler. Oh yeah, fuck you guys.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
Go on, eat up. You won't grow fat pecking at hay.
What's the matter?
What?
Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are.
Well then. So we have no prison here, is what I'm gathering.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
I take offense to that.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
Is that what we're calling it now? Delicate operation? You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my friend. All in good time. Oh! Oh, those are hunt marks. Cool.
I hope you don't mind, Sid. I changed the linen in the chambers while you were away.
I appreciate it. Thank you. That's initiative. We like to see that
All
in our
operations are
employees.
suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain. I'll let the others know.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Finished? I ain't started. Been busy enough with my own work.
You're putting my leg on now. Otto's gonna skin me alive.
War is brewing. I can feel it.
Feel it in my bones. The history of Valisthian jurisprudence, the Continental Accord. Marks the beginning of the modern era of Valisthea, where the realm had once been riven by hatred and mistrust. The Accord built bridges, law, currency, calendar, common system of bearer ownership. Yeah.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
I thought I said nap room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
I learned something new. You'll be the first to know. Now off you go.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
Gil,
One might
maybe?
say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable.
So only 4 tails
So,
then.
to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
Yes, please.
To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
Okay.
Well, mostly armies. So that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Do you have 90 minutes? Oh, okay. We're actually doing this.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind.
Taken 5 years and they still haven't been...
The Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Rip Rosaria.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite pupil. One would think.
I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge, that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. Only by understanding what has come before, one might steer towards... Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster. It would not do to appoint a storied Ninetails as your tutor, only to disregard her expert advice.
I admit.
When I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canberra, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life, and we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose.
A far more reputable fellowship.
Crystalline
My
Dominion.
beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Alistea, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear the news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, and its lands even now remain untouched by the blight. It is a blessed country indeed.
Or at least it was.
Till Sandbreck elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon twin sides, heretofore neutral shores.
How may I help you today?
By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea, revisit any of the Ninetales' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
Study it well, Clive.
Detailed review of current and past events. Huh, okay. This is super cool, actually.
I have the details here.
You can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in 16 that updates as you progress through the main scenario. All new feature is now accessible by pressing the touchpad while viewing the grand cast in Vivian's map room. Inner Voice affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he has encountered on his journey. Huh. Oh. The web just grows and grows. So he knows that Joshua's somewhere. Oh, that's so cool. Every single story beat has a different... That's so cool. You are our target. Piece of shit. Oh, here we go. Trying to see traveling companions. Aww. Oh, I see. Main protagonist, Clive's Hideaway. Alliance. Where's Gav? Sid's ally? Imperial Province of Rosario. Yeah, do we have a... Oh. Oh, when you hover over someone, you can... Interesting. Oh, and she knows very much about Ultima. This is so cool. Torgal, what are your inner voices? Happy Yip. She smells like flowers. He plays with me and I like him. I will protect you. He rescued me. I like playing with her. That is adorable. Oh, I love this. I think something bad happened. The pack is back together. Oh, I love this way too much. Hello again, she must be very tired. He barks a lot. She gives me treats. A big puppy. He smells like the ale barrels. She gives me baths. He hides Koopa nuts for me to find. He smells like grapes. Oh, don't you hurt my master, yeah. Don't be sad, master. Her house smells tasty. She smells nice. She went underground. Oh my god. Where does she keep all her flowers? He's fallen asleep. Oh. It's Adolphus Telemon. See, something like this I would just absolutely love in an Ace Combat game. He's a very bad man. I am obsessed with this. I am so obsessed with this. This is the weird thing about this hooded man, because it's like... It's like 3 different people.
Allow me to explain. Again.
It
Thus
was...
ends today's lesson.
It was 6 nations, now we're down to 4.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain. I'll let the others know.
But there's still no sign. Mithril, a mineral most mighty.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Oh. Simeon's Treasure of Knowledge, Volume Ye 11.
Norseman Harpocrates.
That is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such
indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
I don't understand.
I should get some rest while I can.
I don't understand why Joshua hasn't,
Might assist you with, Clive?
like, joined us.
Look around you. Still, why? It has been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited his wrath upon us on the dreadful night we lost much, he robbed us not only of our home and our loved ones, but of that which Sid fought fiercest to preserve, our hope. Hope that we might never have found again had you not taken his name and become our light in the darkness.
Had you not led us here?
To Benamir and the Invincible, where among the ghosts of the fallen our journey can continue. Here in the belly of a Leviathan untouched by the passing of 1,000 years does our hope burn brighter than ever, and here may it burn for 1,000 more.
I still remember. And thank goodness they did. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. You wish to study the tomes?
Return to your chambers. Will Jill be there with us?
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
Oh, you finished
Let's
your...
go, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otter stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Yes, ma'am.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
Oh, no. I still owe her for the hairpin I bought my wife.
Oh, Karen is not going to let you off that easy. Aha, hey Jill. Our quarters. Our chambers, not Clive's chambers. Our
He was
chambers.
here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Wall of memories. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna have more things to put there. Hey, 192. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
He's constantly on the hunt for it. But it only showed up when we...
To a world without mother crystals.
And interfered with things. Oh. Speaking of which.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Or maybe if you worked together. maybe if you shared information, maybe if you acted like brothers, then maybe.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
And, oh, I was gonna say, I'm just gonna leave Jill there? No, this is for a secret. Jill? Are you coming with or not? Alright, not. Oh, you. Yeah.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
And how may I assist you today? What is it that you wish to learn?
I don't know, what changed?
Here you are.
Oh, it's literally every, like, quest is... okay. Ah, the Mother Crystal looks dead. That is a lot of blight. Oh, you can make a whole list here. Jeez.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Alright. World map. Oh. Hang on a second. Oh, wait. The game crashed. I need to restart the game capture, but this is a game crash. The actual game crashed on me. Okay. Yeah, because I just restarted my Elgato. I thought the Elgato crashed, but no, the game crashed. But like it didn't crash, it just froze. Okay. Well then.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Okay. That was very, very weird. I am going to end the stream for now. I might be back later tonight. I'm not sure yet. But I am feeling very tired. I might end up taking a nap. But thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you all later. Take care, everyone.